And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Donovan Clingan. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Avdia in at the 4-man position. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad, Ryan, a tad.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Conley passes to Edwards. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Holiday looking for an opening. Sharpe, a screen on Conley. Outside Sharpe for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now here's Randall. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 4. Unloads. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
And that was good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
Off the outside. Back to Holiday. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. And bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. First one falls for him. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Holiday hits them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Randall against Avdia. Randall, good.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Conley against Holiday. Pass to Sharpe. Launches a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharpe has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Randall. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Sharpe. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Camara.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Sharp. The shot won't fall. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. And here's Randall. Back to Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Clingan with a screen. To the inside. And he converts the layup. Clingan's got a second bucket on the night.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Randall a screen on Holiday. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time.
Drew Holiday.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Conley. Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Lets the 3 fly. And Drew Holiday gets the 3. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we know Holiday can do damage from outside the arc, which is why the defense has to be right up on him.
Gobert with a screen on Sharp. Edwards for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 7. 3-pointer Sharp. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Portland leading. Out to the wing. Off the outside. Here's Clingan. Outside Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Edwards against Sharp. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. The kick out to Conley. Back to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels, that's good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Clingan with a screen. Optia from outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Kamara. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Clingan. Over Gobert. Oh, nice shot by Clingan.
At 7'2", Donovan Clingan is a mountain of a man.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Here's Clingan, following the score by Minnesota. Avdia passes to Holiday. Here's Clingan. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid's checked in for Julius Randle. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Outside, Ingles. From outside, off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Holiday finds Sharp. Clingan with a screen. Three-pointer, Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Oh, nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 8.
And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Edwards looking it over. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. The 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Clingan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Kamara. And here's Clingan. Ingles defending. Holiday from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your Blazers Brendan Andrew is here to hype you up. Show some love, fans.
Checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Holiday. And then for Minnesota, Miller comes in for Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Avdia with it. No made baskets yet. Lillard looking around. Clingan with a screen. And it's Lillard with the 3.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
6 to shoot. Left side Reed. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And some changes here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Clingan. Thibault comes in for Avdia. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Randall, he's checked in for Miller. Lillard outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Free throw good, Lillard. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Reed. No points yet. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lillard outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lillard's got 7 points in the game. It's all tied up in Portland. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the 3. Now here's Thibault. And he buries his first look. Here's Dillingham. To the wing on the left. Randall left side. Outside, Ingles. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. For 3, here's Lillard. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. Pass to Randall. Over Grant. Randall can't hit.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Grant outside. Lillard, a screen on Randall. Back to Lillard. From the wing. And it's Portland scoring again.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Ingles. There's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Randall inside, working on Grant. Randall can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
He's checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Thibault, and Holiday subbed in for Henderson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
And both free throws good for Lillard. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Edwards with it. Kamara on him. Now Edwards. He has 7. Here's Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Lillard. Lillard with the touch inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Avdia against Randall. Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Over Lillard. Dillingham with the bucket.
Fading back, he created the space to get the shot off.
They set the screen from outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Holiday from long range. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right? Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Avdia finds Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Here's the 3. And Drew Holiday hits from deep. Holiday's got 10 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Randall inside. Defended by Avdia. Avdia with a steal. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Outside Holiday. He shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
Buries it from three. And it's an 11-point Portland lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's get crazy, fans. Welcome to the floor, your Trailblazers stunt team. It's that time. We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers stunt team.
Changes here for Portland. Klingon comes in for Williams, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo, and Conley subbed in for Dillingham. Randall finds Conley. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sharpe. Minnesota again missing. Trailblazers lead by 11. And legs the impact of Toumani Camara. A big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
A coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor.
It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Outside Holiday. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. Sinks it from distance. Avdia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. For 3, Randall. The offensive rebound. And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Pass to Sharpe. Rebound Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Randall draws the double. Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley. Cash money on the open jump shot. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the 2nd and last game of a quick homestand. The fadeaway, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And 12 points for Jrue Holiday.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now here's Klingon. Give him 8. Left side Sharpe. Back to Holiday. To the middle. And there's Klingon on the assist from Holiday. Klingon's got 10 points. Timberwolves trail by 12. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
And last season, they were deadly from beyond the arc. A lot of great shooters on that team.
McDaniels up top. Kamara covering. Outside Reed. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside Kamara. Holiday against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Holiday up top. 12 points for him. Clock at 2. Here's Kamara. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Brian, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Edwards for 3. No luck on that one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside Sharp. Avdia from outside. Another 3 for Portland.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. McDaniels passes to Conley. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Portland moving it around. High arcing shot. That one goes. Count it. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. McDaniels passes to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
2 quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Changing focus now to our key performer of that first half, Drew Holiday. He was everywhere.
When Holiday is aggressive with his scoring, hard to beat this team. You know he's going to defend, facilitate, and tonight he's putting up the points.
And through it all, the consummate professional. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Timberwolves trail by 17. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Abdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Drew Holiday out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then there's Abdia. And it's Klingon in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Holiday from long range. Drops in the 3. Holiday's got 17 points.
Yeah, showing off his competitive fire. Holiday was eager to get a 3 of his own.
Randall inside. Defended by Abdia. The jump hook. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Blocked by Gobert.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Conley finds McDaniels. And here's Randall, guarded by Klingon. Randall, left side. Klingon with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
Pass to Camara. Here's Abdia. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Holiday. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now here's Randall. Camara covering. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Randall, right side. It's intercepted. Outside Camara. Pass to Abdia. To the inside. Outside Sharpe. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
And you see right there the practice time Sharpe's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Randall, right side. Clock at 6. Pass to Conley to get back on track. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers lead by 20. Now Klingon, defended by Gobert. Now here's Holiday. He's got 17. Pass to Camara. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards. And that one comes up a bit short.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Back to Avdia. Fires for 3. Klingon controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Next. Let's see those dance moves.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
McDaniels finds Randall. Gobert with a screen on Avdia for 3. Randall, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Sharp, jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's the second effort. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 14.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Avdia against Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Edwards. Conley looking for an opening. He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And Minnesota with possession here. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Gobert with a screen on Sharp. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Now here's Kamara. Avdia finds Holiday. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Damian Lillard's checked in for Avdia.
Number 0, Damian Lillard.
Here's Kamara. Outside Sharp. Pass to Kamara. Lillard outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist of the night.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 6. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Yep, that one's good. Klingen's got 18.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Sharp. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on to Monty Kamara.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. And Randall drops them both. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. Pass to Lillard from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Your Blazers record dance crew is here to hype you up. Show some love, man.
Williams is checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. And here's Reid. Pass to Edwards. And the shot goes down. Edwards has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Williams up top. Back to Lillard. Holiday against DiVincenzo. Out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Dillingham. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. The kick out to Williams. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Sharp, no good. Pass to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here's Edwards.
2 minutes.
Over Sharp. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
To the left side wing. Outside Holiday. He buries it from 3. Holiday's got 20 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Reed for 3. Drains the triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Trailblazers lead by 23. Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Edwards gets the bucket.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Pass to Lillard from outside the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They set a pick. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 9. Here's Kamara. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joe Ingles.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Kamara taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Denny Avdias checked in for Portland. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Now Ingles. To the paint. Here's Reed. Off target with a close-range fadeaway. And so it's Portland, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Pass to Henderson. Now Williams. Back to Lillard. Here's Henderson. The three ball. Back to Williams. Now here's Lillard. Henderson outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Dillingham. Outside for Randall. Ingles from outside. Cook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Williams with the screen. The three. Here's Lillard. Gets the three ball to go. Lillard's got 28.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Reed sets a screen. Inside. Pass to Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Fires in the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They lead by 17. Down low. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 17. Randall outside. Here's Dillingham, defended by Lillard. Back to Randall. From 11 feet away, and it's in, off the glass.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
For three, here's Lillard. Another three for Portland.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Randall. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
And here's Lillard. Dillingham with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Edwards. Reed for three. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Lillard. Clingan with a screen. Lillard right side. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Dillingham. Now here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Henderson. And Holiday subbed in for Damian Lillard. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Edwards. Trailblazers lead by 14. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Fans this classic. And now, with your mascot, the Crew.
Checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Kamara. Outside Sharp. Portland moving it around. Back to Avdia. From behind the arc. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 8 points for Denny Avdia.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Randall outside. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here's Sharp. Outside Holiday. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Holiday's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. He's good with a little jumper in close. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Pass to Sharp. On the wing, Holiday. Fires the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Sharp, no good.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's an 18-point game. Outside Kamara. It's Avdia on the wing. Reed defending. Here's Kamara. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Gobert, no good. Portland has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Randall against Holiday. Shoots over Randall, and it's Portland scoring again.
Terrific night for Holiday so far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Randall, the pass to Reed. Here is DiVincenzo. He's covered by Holiday. Back to Reed. Out to DiVincenzo. The three is up. Buries it from three.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Klingon up top. Back to Avdia. Pass to Holiday. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Avdia. And that's now 30 points for Drew Holiday. Outside Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. From downtown. Portland with a rebound. Kamara's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holiday passes to Avdia. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That sends Denny Avdia to the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels is checked in for Reed, and Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Holiday with the ball. Outside Kamara. Portland moving it around. Klingon with a screen. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by Portland. Count it. Holiday's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. 5 to shoot over Sharp, and the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter.
And finding some room in that mid-range area, the great Anthony Edwards.
Sharp, a screen on Conley. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Conley. The shot by Holiday, no good. Timberwolves trail by 21. Right wing. Outside Conley. Edwards against Sharp. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Trailblazers lead by 21.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Donovan Klingon.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Now here's Sharp. Over to the left wing. Left side Kamara. Right side Holiday. Over Conley. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now Conley. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Drew Holiday.